to a spectacle, a tremendous light show hyping up this crowd as they get set for this matchup here tonight. Welcome to the home of the Big Orange Nation. Massive Neyland Stadium, home field of the Tennessee Volunteers. As we'll see one of the top teams in this conference, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the 15th ranked team, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going.
This deep to get us going.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. On the run, it's Thomas. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Jefferson. They bring him down after a short gain there. So an early season test for both teams, a top 25 matchup. Both trying to get off to a quick start here, Kirk, and set the tone for the rest of this one.
Well, that's the beauty of these matchups early in the year. You're either going to come out fast or fall flat, and one of these teams will experience the latter. This game is crucial to kick-starting your team in the right.
A deep shot to the left side. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Oh, he's bringing it back. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Chris, this guy last week threw a couple touchdown passes. He comes in with a lot of confidence, and here maybe too much confidence. Throwing this ball into coverage cost his team early in this game with an interception.
Takes the handoff on the counter play. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. It's a short completion at the big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but he does.
Entering settings screen. Menu narration option is set to off.
Now, 1st down yardage.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
The drive stays alive with that 1st down completion. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that previous play. To the air, it's Stockton. Looking for his big tight end. A little bit too much air on that throw by the junior quarterback.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for 3rd and 5. To bootleg here. Swarm for the pass rush.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
And it's good from 56 yards.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50-plus.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. First play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. Short connection to the tight end here. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. It's the tight end flex out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Has the first down and more. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
I love to watch this offense when they can dominate the line of scrimmage and have a talented back behind him. You continue to pick up first downs. You get the rhythm going. We've been watching Tennessee offenses do that for a long time.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Keeps it on the draw.
Boy, draws and screens are a great way to counter an effective pass rush. Allow those defensive ends to get upfield and then hand it off at the last second.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. He's running out of time here. They got him again. He's like a statue back there.
Now they put that nickel defense, and I think that's the right call. You get more speed to be able to cover with those 5 defensive backs. It also allows that defensive line with that good coverage to get after the quarterback, as we see here.
And they'll kick it away here. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. First play of the drive. They'll begin at the 38. On first down, it's play action. Lets it go quickly. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Ball handed off. The pickup is 4. Sets up a 3rd and 6 now.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Scanning the field. It's Stockton. Defense is coming after him. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's reeled in. It's Matthews. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Georgia 3, Tennessee 0.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Here's the handoff. Fights off a defender. Kirk, all these players aware, if you can make your mark, if you can make a special moment, this kind of rivalry game, that's just remembered forever.
Chris, that's so true. I mean, I played in the Ohio State-Michigan rivalry, and unfortunately, Desmond Howard had his moment where he returned the punt. We're still talking about the pose. So it's a huge opportunity for these players, but I also think the players that press, the players that try to make plays, that try to have that moment, I think that can backfire. I think you have to let the game come to you, control those emotions, and find out if you can just go out there and eventually have that moment, but let it come to you.
Breaks free. They'll tackle him at the 27.
You know, toss play just starts with the offensive line, whether or not they can set the edge on the outside, whether it's a tackle or a tight end in that same direction. If they do that, you're going to have positive yards. If you can't set that edge, play's going to blow up.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Gonna run it. It's Thomas. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. That's caught. It's Staley. Dropped for a loss after the catch on 3rd down. Sets up a 4th down now.
Well, obviously you're going to throw the football on 3rd down. But, man, they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big 4th down.
No fair catch. He feels the punt. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And now the first play of this drive will set up at the 37. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
Play fake, looking to throw. Short pass finds the tight end. That gain enough for a fresh set of downs, spotted at the 48.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
They'll run it here. Runs through the defender. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Back to pass. It's Stockton. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
What will the call be on third and long now from the 44? Out of the gun now on third down. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of the play. So the counter play doesn't work. The defense in good position that time to make a play.
Yeah, on most of these counters, you leave the in-man in the line of scrimmage unblocked, and you try to pull those offensive linemen to kick him out. But if you have an aggressive defense, sometimes that can backfire, and the defense knew exactly what was coming there.
It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. Now it's second down here. Looking for a receiver. Caught over the middle. It's Young. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
They're able to get a short gain to make this third down a little bit more manageable. But it is third and long, so this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on third and long.
Looking downfield, it's Stockton. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there.
I don't blame the quarterback here. You get to third down with the catch radius that this tight end has, give it to him every single time. Now it's first and goal.
The Dogs looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Line for the end zone, running it right up the gut. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Dogs.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game when this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front, and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
Extra point splits the uprights. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the freshman brings him down quickly. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, they trap him for a sack. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
Comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Dropping back, it's Stockton. Looking to scramble to his left. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway at the 26-yard line is huge.
Well, they're rewarded for going to this nickel package, getting more awareness on the field with that 5th defensive back, and a nice job of coming up with this interception.
So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking deep downfield to the left. And is intercepted. Not much on the return there, but a great interception to give the offense the football at the 42.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. You know the kicker has good range, but this one is from 59 yards away. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. And after the miss, they're still leading by 10. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Vols will kick this away to begin the second half. Return starts from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. First play of the second half was a handoff. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce out to the outside. There's just no room to run.
He'll hand it off. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line. Facing a third and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Back to pass. It's Stockton. Graham down the middle. It's Thomas. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Graham behind the line. It's Frazier. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
And he dumps it off to the tight end. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
The Bulldogs pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Trying to find room. It's Frazier. Picks up the first, looking for more. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Well, this offense continues to roll. We wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
No, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence, really, as this game goes on.
Over the middle, it's Branch. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Great execution on the RPO. Quarterback does a nice job as he's putting the ball into the belly of the bat, making sure to read his key. This defense was determined. They came up to stop the run. Quarterback saw it, pulled it out, hit the quick slant right behind it for some great yards.
Looking to pass, it's Stockton. Makes a quick catch. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Nicely run slant here by the wide receiver. The footwork created just enough separation for the catch.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. And that run produces a decent gain. Zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Caught over the middle. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him closer to the goal line.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Caught near the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, Bulldogs. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT stretches the lead to 17-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Tennessee 0.
He'll call for the fair catch here. First play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. The sure hands. It's Jefferson. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's going for a big play downfield. That's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Well, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Now the first play of the drive, they'll begin at the 38. The back's got it. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That back just had nowhere to go. You got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. To throw, it's Stockton. There's a throw underneath to the tight end. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the 3rd quarter.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter play. With the score, Georgia 17, Tennessee 0.
1st and 10 play coming up. They open the 4th by going to the air. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. A quick throw out left, complete. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. Trying to find some room. It's Frazier. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. That's a design quarterback keeper. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, that's what we call a silent football by the defense. They took away the back inside, and there's a perfect play to be able to stop an athletic quarterback on the option.
So now it's third and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the third down call is. Can he get there on the ground? And he is denied on 3rd and 1. Great defense.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back. Just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the fourth quarter.
4th down and 2 coming up as you try to keep the drive going. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Trying for a 4th down completion. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
Hey, let's face it, this aggressive approach has helped them build the lead that they've had. But what they've done now by not executing and getting this first down, they've given the opponent really good field position and a chance to get back in the game.
And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for the wide out. Grab down the middle. It's Jefferson. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. A completion good for a 1st down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Wants to throw it. Caught in the backfield. It's Thomas. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Quarterback drops back. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Trying to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Now, trailing by this much in the fourth quarter, the defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
Back to throw again. It's another deep shot. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Well, unfortunately, that just sums up what kind of day it's been for this offense. Just no rhythm, no chemistry. They've been off all day and have no points to show for it here in the fourth quarter.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He's got it. Enough for a 1st down. And the game just good enough for a 1st down.
Boy, the defense was in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and a receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a 1st down.
Looking to scramble. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And he steps out of bounds. No gain on the play.
Well, that is a clinic by this defense on this quarterback run. String him out to the sideline, nowhere for him to go. All he could do is step out of bounds for no gain.
They'll hand it off. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Quick completion to the tight end. And they get the conversion there. 1st down now from the 33. The balls come up to the line in the hurry-up.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He's got it right near the end zone. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal.
Hey, that's a great gain right here for these guys, and it hasn't been a good day, let's face it. But I love the fact that they're still fighting. And a drive like this, who knows what it could do for you. Maybe get points on the board, maybe not able to come back in this game, but man, it could really help you down the road as far as showing what your character is about and how you're not giving up.
The Volunteers will line up now. It's 1st and goal. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And he will score! Touchdown, Volunteers!
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back, but here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
Set as they try for the 2-point conversion. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And it's incomplete. Comes up a little short on that throw.
Defense not fooled at all there. Nice job of stepping up and stopping that 2-point conversion.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Well, Chris, as you know, this is one of the toughest things to do in all of football, trying to recover the onside kick. But let's give credit to the hands team there for coming down with that ball for the return unit.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time they went for it on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. And they're tackling him for a loss of 5 yards. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Going backwards to open up this series, 2nd down and 16 now. Play action fake, looking to throw. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. The offense able to fall on the football, lucky to maintain possession there.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. It's a short completion to the tight end.
Great job here by the defense. 3rd down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force his 4th down. Great job here by the D.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Thomas. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. Here's the 2nd down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. The catch is made way downfield. That's a big gain, but he couldn't use that when his football game was still in doubt.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
Well, moments ago, backed up close to their own end zone, now threatening with a 1st and goal. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Pass caught. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee.
What a job by this offense to be able to get this score. And now, Chris, you look at that scoreboard. They're within one possession. Big decision about whether you kick it and rely on the defense or you go with the onside kick and hope for some luck.
Deciding to go for 2, trying to cut this lead to a field goal late in the game. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Catch made on the left side and tackled there by the defense. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Can they play keep away here? Just protect this lead in the final 2 minutes. On the move now. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
But one of the few times this receiver is unable to come up with a big play. This guy has over 100 yards receiving. I would just keep trying to find ways to line him up and create mismatch opportunities.
And it's a kneel down. Well, when you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested here today by another ranked team. I was impressed how they responded.
Chris, there's no doubt about it. I think the thing that really stood out to me is the way they played for 4 quarters, just dominating football. And this is a team that's had to deal with being kind of the hunted, the team that knows that every single week teams want to bring them down. They took on a very talented team today and just dominated.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College.